Hello, and welcome back to the Xpert 11 Road to Glory series. We're about to start the second half of the season. In the last episode, we managed to beat the league leaders Real Peeps 1-0 at our own place. And in this episode, we'll face Real Peeps at their place in the return fixture of this double header. As you can see in the league tables, we are currently in third place, and a win over Real Peeps at their place would put us on joint points with them. But it doesn't necessarily guarantee us a top 2 place, with Real Madrid having a tough fixture against Belfast City. So, for the next chapter in the games between Real Peeps and Knights of Cydonia, who I'm sure we will face many times during this series, it's time to see the team news. Real Peeps have decided to play a 3-5-2 formation in this game with Tudor in goal, a back three of Pazat, Galante and Priest, a midfield of Alexander, Frampton, Smith, McAnespie and Woodford, and a front two of Hilton and Pere. There's a few changes from the last team, Hilton starting in place of Benham, and recalls for Lambert, McAnespie and Arnold Smith. In stark contrast, we have made just one change to our team, with Emil Silke replacing Aquila Santa Maria in defence. The team is Dihor in goal, a back four of Gorga, Van der Kries, Silke and Delia, a midfield of Kanamassas, Kwiatkowski, Cayolla, Silby and Roma, and Mota as the lone frontman. So let's go live to Corneria for the 8th round of this Ultimate League season. The captains for this match are Ron Woodford and Gavril Gorga. The referee is Donald Scott, and Real Peeps are in the blue strip while Knights are in the red strip. That part is pretty obvious, I have to say. Anyway, Real Peeps will be desperate to get their season back on track after losing last time out. So, we're about to get this game underway now, and the first chance of the game, Knights of Cydonia have the chance, Sergei Kwiatkowski, and it's easily handled by Tudoran. Solid start to the game. But as you can see, Tudoran has already saved a chance. We got a card here. And it's Ronaldo Cayolla who's been yellow carded for simulation. 9 minutes in and it's still 0-0. There's an injury for Real Peeps. Joel Hilton, the striker, has been slightly injured, but that means that the experienced Jeremy Benham is going to come on in his place. Still a setback in Hilton's development. And we've got a chance here for Real Peeps with a powerful shot by Arnold Smith. And he scores! Incredible! Arnold Smith, with the first chance of the game for Real Peeps, has given them 1-0 lead. And the thing is, we had the first chance of the game. Such a disappointing outcome for this game, but these things happen. 27 minutes in and Real Peeps are 1-0 up thanks to Arnold Smith. And they have a dangerous free kick here. Arrigo Galante, their free kick specialist, shoots straight on goal and it hits the crossbar. He was so unlucky. But would Dihor have saved it anyway? Nevertheless, we will never know. We have a chance here. Celso Mota, as wide of the targets. It's been a pretty close game so far with both teams evenly matched. 40 minutes in and it is 1-0 to Real Peeps though, so Real Peeps will come out on top in this half. That is the end of the first half, and it is 1-0 to Real Peeps with 2 chances each to both sides. A priceless 3 points in the making for Real Peeps considering how close this encounter is. And so we're getting away in the second half now. 49 minutes in, 52 minutes in, whatever. We have a chance here for Knights of Cydonia. Sergei Kwiatkowski again. And the save by Tudoran. We're really making our intentions here to go on the front foot and try and fall back this deficit we've got in such a close encounter. And we've got another chance here on the breakaway. It's Celso Mota who tries a well-placed shot. And he gets the equaliser! Celso Mota of the Knights of Cydonia scores against Real Peeps. He is the only player to have scored at Corneria so far for us. There's a card here for Knights of Cydonia though. It's Joshua Delia who's been yellow carded for stamping. Well, that's his second yellow, I think. Got a free kick here for Gavril Gorga to take. And he takes it straight on goal. And it smashes into the crossbar. It was going to be difficult because Tudoran is a vastly improving goalkeeper as it stands, and Gavril Gorga is aging, as I said before. Celso Mota steers the ball towards goal. And he's just wide. KFC are getting tons of chances here, but we aren't able to put away more than just the one that Mota has done so far. We're going to chance here by powerful shot by Jeremy Benham. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. With just their third chance of the game, Real Peeps are ahead thanks to Jeremy Benham. And as we're coming towards the end of this game, we're going to have a chance here. It's a breakaway. Celso Mota tries a well-placed shot. And he misses the goal. What on earth is he doing? We've had so many chances and Celso Mota has missed them all, and we're getting towards the end of this game, so we're going to be a win for Real Peeps here. Powerful low shot by Arnold Smith, and he steals it! Arnold Smith with his second goal of the game, late on dramatically in the 92nd minute. And unfortunately, with just 4 chances, Real Peeps have won 3-1. but we had 7 chances compared to their 4, so unfortunately we were far too wasteful, and that has cost us in the end. That has cost us a valuable 3 points. The man of the match is Ron Woodford for Real Peeps and Gavril Gorga for Knights of Cydonia. As I said, a very disappointing result. Well, Celso Mota's got a lot to answer for wasting so many chances, but in the end playing teenage strikers up front like that can hamper you somewhat, especially if you don't have the midfield resources to back it up. Real Peeps have also confirmed they put a 1 million win bonus on this game due to the difficulty in facing us in previous matches. Now, a win bonus is a financial reward used to increase the performance of your players. If you win the match, that money gets paid out in full to the players. However, if you fail to win the match, it can be disastrous, with dramatic form drops. Bigger the win bonus, the higher the form drops can be, so it is a massive risk to play a win bonus. The higher the win bonus, the greater the performance, although after a certain point, each 1500 econ gives a very bare bones increase in performance, so whether a 1 million win bonus is worth it or not depends and remains to be seen. However, it can't hurt to have that extra performance in crucial games. In this case, the 1 million win bonus was added to good form by Real Peeps, which gave them a performance level that we could simply not match. As a result, it was very easy to score from any chance they got, while they resisted every attempt they threw at us, including the kitchen sink. I'd rather we weren't so wasteful though, but let's look at the team of the week. In a rare occurrence for the team, we've got multiple players into the team of the week despite the fact that we lost our match, which usually results in none of our players getting in. Team of the week this time is Elvis Brusel of Red FC in goal. The back four are Miracula Aliman of Republic of Mancunia, Jarrett Fowler of Real El Madrid, Gavril Gorga, Knights of Cydonia, and Patak Evra, Real El Madrid. A midfield of Dirk Dilly, Real El Madrid, Sergei Kiviatkovsky, Knights of Cydonia, Ron Woodford, Real Peeps, and Luke Boucherie, Real El Madrid, and a front two of David, Real El Madrid, and Jeremy Benham, Real Peeps. Manager of the round is Man United fan 1988 of Republic of Mancunia for his side's demolition of Red FC. Seems like that club is pretty easy to pick up Manager of the Round awards against. Well, that was a very well timed victory for Real Peeps, because their win moves them on to 21 points and keeps them 3 points ahead of Real El Madrid, who managed to beat Belfast City 4-1, and Belfast City will be looking over their shoulder at the relegation zone now, which is pretty surprising. However, they are also only 6 points off a promotion spot. Madness. The division is looking like it's going to be a very tight season from now until the end of the season, unless you're one of the bottom 3 clubs, and Red FC got demolished by Republic of Mancunia 4-0. Deportivo Celso and Patagal had a bottom of the table clash, but that finished in a 0-0 draw, so both of their matches between those clubs have been draws. In the next game, Knights of Cydonia will be playing Deportivo Celso at home. It is a game we should be winning easily thanks to Deportivo Celso's rebuilding and the fact that they are in the relegation zone. We are a full 10 points ahead of them. Hopefully we can get up the 3 points we should get. Anyway, that has been the end of this episode. We'll see you next time for more Xpert 11. But before I let things go, I want to say a few things. This result right here, as you can see, we created 7 chances to 4 and lost 3-1. This frequently gets complaints on the Xpert 11 site itself, due to users thinking it's so unfair that they created so many chances and didn't win the game. Well, I have something to say for that. Think about it if you're Arsenal, you're creating so many chances from all this free-flowing attacking play, but the problem is the players seem to be able to stick them in the back of the net. It doesn't matter how many chances you create, it's the number of goals you score, and ultimately just because you created so many chances, it does not mean you deserve to win. Football is a defensive game as much as it is an attacking game. You can have all the chances in the world, but you also need to defend deep. And if you're going on the counter-attack, for instance, if you're defending deep and the opposition is hammering on your own goal, then they're going to leave massive gaps in their defence, which means it's much easier to score from a counter-attack. It's an aspect of football that X11 simulates so well, and I find it so sad that people quit the game over this, thinking that it has to apply by its own rules and not by the rules of football, which, when you think about it, is a football game. I'm going to throw it open to the comments section. Should X11 have so many factors in it that simulate actual football matches and make it as realistic as possible, or should it just be a simple game where whoever has the best tactics and creates the most chances wins the game? It's up to you, please comment below.